Hey everyone, this is our sprint planning meeting for the conversion group for digital experience for September 27th. I'm going to share my screen and hand it off to Tyler to go first.
Um, cool. So I think we're missing a couple. So I'm out for 3 days, starting tomorrow. So I'm on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So not a ton of time. I'm assigned to this A/B test for the pricing page navigation, which it sounds like we're going to hold off on because there's open questions on it and we don't want to run two at the same time. So when I get back next week, it sounds like that might be the time to push that live. I will still need someone to answer the question of what data are we tracking? And so there's an MR there, and if someone can answer that, like if it's free trials, that's ready to go and you can click the merge like anytime I'm out. If it's something else, then either I can update that when I get back or someone can update it while I'm out. So that's the first thing, and that's sort of carry over. Thank you for moving that to this iteration, Justin. So yeah, that's carry over from last time. The Personalization Foundation, I never got a chance to get to last week. It continues to go to the bottom of the list, honestly. And I said this to Justin in like a brief update last week. You know, the answer is like I know what to do here, right? And like we can do it. And the thing that this issue is like just a as with any change in the product code base, it's a lot easier to just have a merge request and like send it to them and be like, hey, here's what we're thinking. What do you think? So that's what this work would be basically like adding a custom cookie to the GitLab product that sort of just like flags a person as having a GitLab account and sends no identifiable information. So it should be pretty easy to get in there and then easy to use because then the marketing website can just like look for that cookie. But I haven't actually done the work. So that's what's next on that. I honestly don't expect to get to this iteration because I'm going to get back. I imagine this A/B test with the navigation will eat up another day or two. And then there's this persistent top promotion banner, which I don't know any of the context on. I think there's like we're adding this to just the homepage. And the last I saw, we had questions about what the content inside of it is. Are those questions resolved?
No, not yet. So the
Okay.
idea, again, this is one of those ones that we would want to A/B test, but I just need clarity from Michael on what specifically we
Yeah.
want to learn from it.
Yeah.
And
Like, what are you
kind of-
measuring? So I
I'm
would
gonna-
guess based on the way the
I'll
A/B
take you
tests
off.
are. What's up?
I'm going to take you off the Tyler, just
Okay.
because you're out, and then just so if someone else has time to jump on that, they have the issue.
Cool. Yeah. You know, and as with the other A/B tests, like, you know, I expect this to take longer than it should because it feels like we don't have clarity on like what we're measuring there. So like I think that's just the thing to tighten up on is like let's get those plans before it gets to engineering. But yeah, that should just be like adding a thing and adding the A/B test data to it. So I think that's it. I'll get back on Monday and then I'll be sort of like open to wrap stuff up for whatever new comes up in the next couple of days. Based on the last iteration, I expect I'll come back to a handful of things we got to tighten up on. So
Cool. I'll speak for Megan real quick. She is planning on launching the pricing borders A/B test here very soon, today or tomorrow. After that, she's also working on the free trial page tab component. There was just a little feature update around that, and then she was also starting to like pick back up on the ROI calculator lead capture form A/B test, ABC test, to get that ready for launch darkly in like the data tracking, so we can get that ready to launch as well. And things that's on, it'll launch on its own page, the ROI calculator page. Like it'll track data accordingly over there. Elvis?
Yeah. Okay. Well, to spring, I almost finished the full hero carousel. There's live. It looks very good. Today I fixed thin fix because for edge case from the very small mobile screens, I have to change font specifically for that that screens breaking a little bit the the sleepers typo, I need to be to implement an exception. And yeah, today I fixed that exception is breaking some the very large screens. Right now is fixed, is ready to be reviewed, and that's it. I'm still working if more feedback is received, and I'm check the new. I think it's only change a link in a page. Actually, I haven't seen deeply, so I'll check that link and make it and take some issues from the pool, and that's it. And it's not in this sprint, but I don't know how to get free from the fetch data issue. I'm not sure if it's some feedback or review approval. But yeah, I I am get used to that, and that's it. Dennis.
Can you add the Dex analytics? Or yeah, I guess that's fine. Geez. Okay, yeah, GA4, still working on that. Turning off tracking. So I heard back from our agency, they're not able to really accommodate there, but they just mentioned that we'll need to do that with JavaScript. Basically just trying to read the user's country code and then pushing that to the data layer again. So I'll work with an engineer on that. Tracking new site search. So we have a new site search UI, and I'm just going to work with the search nav support team to add tracking into GA. And then, yeah, I have some analysis for product marketing with features, solution template, and the topics template. So I'm going to do some work for that. And yeah, those were the other three. So I'll hand it back to Justin.
All right. Thanks, everyone. See you next time.